When it comes to G-Shock watches, I usually stick to the affordables, the squares, the GA2100s, those type of models. I've gone up the price ladder a couple of different times with G-Shock and nothing's really stuck around, although I think I may have found the one for me, the Gravitymaster. This watch is absolutely awesome. It's actually on loan from Bijou, who is an authorized dealer for G-Shock and many other brands here in Toronto. Link to their site will be in the description below. I'm also going to leave a link to their YouTube channel. I've been helping out putting together some material, some videos for their channel, and it'd be great if you guys could stop by and maybe give us a subscribe. So let's get to the watch. Alright, now I've only had this watch for a few days, so for today I'm just going to do a short overview of the watch. I'm seriously considering getting one for myself, so if I do, I'll do a follow-up with a more in-depth look at the watch. One thing that jumped out at me straight away as soon as I picked this up was the weight. The watch is made using a carbon case, a carbon fiber bezel, and titanium buttons, along with some other titanium components, and only weighs 72 grams. So it's very lightweight, but rugged materials being used to build this one. The second thing I noticed straight away was the legibility with the contrasting white markers and hands against the black dial. Even those smaller subdials I find are fairly easy to read, and that's been a bit of an issue with some of the G-Shocks that haven't worked out for me that I was mentioning before. The legibility on some of them isn't the greatest. The case is a monocoque case, meaning it's a one piece, so no case back, and if ever you needed to access the module, you'd have to go through the top of the watch by removing the bezel and crystal. A big benefit with this case style is it's one less area for water to penetrate. I'm sure it makes the case structurally stronger, and it looks kind of cool too. So this thing is packed with features and functions. It's solar powered, it's got multi-band 6 and Bluetooth enabled to pair it with your phone. I'm not going to get into the app today, but you can set your home time and a second time zone. You can set alarms and timers. And with this being a pilot's watch, there's even a flight log. If you haven't tried the app, even if you don't own the watch, you can download it, and there's a demo mode to give you an idea of how it works. The top subdial on the watch displays the day when in regular timekeeping mode. If you hit the mode button, it cycles through the modes. First is the stopwatch. You can start it with this top button. And then stop, reset. And you can actually access this feature quickly from the timekeeping mode, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. Next is the countdown timer. We have the alarm, and when you go back to the timekeeping function, it will show you your battery level before going back to the day. To quickly start timing an event from the regular timekeeping mode, you push the top pusher twice and it'll instantly start timing. This also has a flyback feature which you can use by pressing the bottom button. The bottom subdial, which is usually your second time zone, counts the minutes and hours of whatever it is you're timing, and then we'll just stop and reset again here. The low light performance is really good. There's lots of lume on the markers and handset, and we also have the LED too, so no issues with reading this in the dark. The strap is carbon fiber molded into resin. It's got a really smooth feel to it. We've got a metal keeper here and buckle. Looks good on the watch and wears really good too. So overall, I am loving this thing. A couple of things I forgot to mention. One is the crystal is sapphire crystal with an anti-reflective coating. We've also got a 200-meter water resist. Comfort level is through the roof with it being so light. For having a 46-millimeter case width and a 16-millimeter height, it wears awesome. I want one. I really want one now. So I'm very impressed with the watch. I think this would make for a really good travel watch, actually. That is, if we could get back to travel, which hopefully happens here in the not too distant future. But thanks again to Sam from Gem Bijou for lending it in. If you're shopping G-Shocks, definitely check out his site. If there's something you're looking for and it's not there, I'd reach out directly and I'm sure he can help. So really appreciate you taking a few minutes to stop by today, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.